but for Social Security, it's very important. When a payment date falls on a weekend or federal holiday, the Social Security Administration sends the payment early. It does not wait until the next business day. Instead, it sends the payment on the last business day before the holiday. If your payment is normally tied to the first of the month, it may have arrived on July 2nd. The same rule applies if you live outside the United States. Your payment may have arrived earlier than expected. If you checked your account on July 3rd or July 4th and didn't see a deposit, don't worry. Your money may have already arrived 2 days earlier. This is not a mistake. It is not a system glitch. It is the Social Security Administration's standard procedure. This happens every year around the July 4th holiday. Even so, it surprises thousands of people every year. That's because very few people explain it in advance. Let me tell you about Michael. Michael is 67 years old. He is a retired firefighter. He lives near Reno, Nevada. Michael spent nearly 30 years rescuing people from burning buildings. Now he enjoys a predictable retirement routine. Every month, he knows almost the exact time his Social Security payment arrives. He plans all of his bills around that schedule. This year, his payment arrived 2 days early. Instead of feeling relieved, he became worried. He thought something had gone wrong. He wondered if there had been a system error. He even thought his account might have been flagged. He almost drove to his local Social Security office. Then his daughter reminded him about the holiday payment schedule. Michael's story is common. Many retirees become anxious when their payment schedule changes. The system is not failing them. They simply aren't told about these small changes ahead of time. Now let's talk about another important term. It's called COLA. COLA stands for Cost of Living Adjustment. In simple terms, it is the yearly increase in Social Security benefits. It helps benefits keep up with rising prices. Those prices include groceries, medicine, and other daily expenses. For 2026, the Social Security Administration announced a 2.8% COLA. Last year's increase was 2.5%. The new increase took effect in January. If your payment feels slightly larger now, that's why. The increase has been included in your payments for several months. Let's look at the actual numbers. Percentages alone don't pay the bills. The average retired worker now receives about $2,071 per month. Last year, the average payment was about $2,015. The average survivor benefit increased by about $52 per month. The average SSDI benefit increased to about $1,630 per month. That is an increase of about $44. These are only average amounts. Your actual payment depends on your work history. To see your exact benefit, log into your My Social Security account. Check the message center. Your official COLA notice was posted there. Now let's meet Donna. Donna is 71 years old. She lives in a small town in North Carolina. At worst, your net payment stays the same. It cannot go down because of this rule. Many retirees don't know this protection exists. Understanding it can provide real peace of mind. Let's check back in on our third character. Anthony is 61 years old. He lives just outside Chicago, Illinois. He worked as an electrician for over 25 years. A back injury forced him to stop working. He now receives Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. Anthony called his local Social Security office this month. He believed there had been an error. His deposit was smaller than his neighbor's. His neighbor also receives SSDI. He learned that SSDI payments are based on each person's earnings history. Retirement benefits are calculated the same way. There is no flat payment for everyone. The maximum monthly SSDI benefit for 2026 is $4,152. She worked as a school librarian for 33 years. Now she receives SSI. SSI stands for Supplemental Security Income. It is different from regular Social Security retirement benefits. SSI is designed for people with limited income and resources. It also helps people who are blind or disabled. Donna received the same 2.8% increase this year. The maximum federal SSI payment for one person is now $994 per month. Last year, it was $966. For couples, the maximum payment increased to $1,191 per month. Donna later learned something surprising. Many states provide an additional SSI payment. This extra payment is added to the federal amount. Depending on where you live, your payment may be higher. Donna had no idea this extra payment existed. She discovered it after calling her local office. She felt like she had found money she never knew she was entitled to. Now let's discuss Medicare Part B. This is another issue that confuses many people. Medicare Part B covers doctor visits and outpatient medical care. For most people, the premium is deducted directly from their Social Security payment. This year, the standard Medicare Part B premium increased to $202.90 per month. That is $17.90 more than last year. This increase reduces the impact of your COLA raise. That's why some people barely notice a change in their monthly payment. But there is good news. A rule called Hold Harmless protects many beneficiaries. This rule prevents Medicare premiums from reducing your Social Security payment. Your Part B premium cannot increase by more than your COLA increase. Your Social Security payment cannot become smaller because of a Medicare premium increase. This matches the maximum retirement benefit. Both programs use the same basic formula. Very few people receive the maximum amount. Your benefit depends on how much you earned. It also depends on how long you worked. Anthony's experience teaches an important lesson. Comparing your payment to someone else's is usually misleading. Everyone has a different work history. Now let's look at another important rule. This rule confuses many people. It especially affects people who work part-time while collecting early retirement benefits. It is called the Retirement Earnings Test. Here's what it means in simple terms. If you collect Social Security before your full retirement age, this rule may apply to you. It also applies if you continue working. The SSA allows you to earn up to a certain limit. If you earn more than that limit, part of your benefit is temporarily withheld. In 2026, the annual earnings limit is $24,180 for people below full retirement age. That equals $2,040 per month. After that limit, the SSA withholds $1 in benefits for every $2 you earn over the limit. The rules are different if you reach full retirement age during 2026. Your earnings limit increases to $65,160 per year. That equals $5,330 per month. This higher limit only applies before your birthday month. The withholding is also smaller. The SSA withholds only $1 for every $3 earned above the limit. This is not a permanent penalty. Your money is not lost forever. Once you reach full retirement age, the SSA recalculates your benefit. You receive credit for the months when benefits were withheld. Many people don't know this. Understanding this rule changes how many retirees view it. Let's return to Michael. His story connects to a much larger issue. It involves Social Security's long-term future. After learning about the payment date change, Michael began following Social Security news more closely. There is an important discussion happening in Washington. Every beneficiary should know about it. It does not affect your payment today. According to the latest trustees report, the Social Security trust funds face future challenges. They may not be able to pay full scheduled benefits in the early 2030s. There is no need to panic. Even if Congress makes no changes, payroll taxes will still fund most benefits. However, they may not cover the full amount. This is why Congress is discussing Social Security reforms. None of these discussions affect your July 2026 payment. Your payment is being made in full. It is being paid on schedule. Many retirees are choosing to stay informed. Michael is one of them. Now let's discuss something practical. You can take action today. Understanding the rules only helps if you use that knowledge. Create a My Social Security account if you haven't already. Use the official SSA website. Your account lets you view your COLA notice. You can also check your exact benefit amount. You can update your direct deposit information. You can request a replacement Social Security card. You can choose to receive notices online. Online notices usually arrive earlier than mailed notices. They may arrive up to 3 weeks sooner. Some people still receive paper checks. The federal government encourages electronic payments. Direct deposit is faster. It is also more secure. It prevents lost or stolen checks. Imagine Donna sitting at her kitchen table. She lives in North Carolina. She opens her laptop. She no longer waits for the mail. She signs into her My Social Security account. She opens the message center. Her COLA notice is already there. There is no guessing involved. Checking her account online helped her discover something important. Her state provides an extra SSI payment. She didn't know she was eligible. Small actions can uncover extra benefits. Now let's address another issue. False rumors spread every year. They spread especially on social media. Some rumors mention surprise stimulus checks. Others mention $2,000 cards. Some claim emergency bonus payments are coming. Those claims are false. There is no officially announced emergency stimulus payment. There is no special Social Security bonus check. There is no official $2,000 Social Security card. Be careful if someone asks you to click a link. Never give away your Social Security number. Never share your banking information. The SSA does not work that way. The SSA will never demand immediate payment over the phone. It will never ask you to pay with gift cards. It will never request wire transfers. It will never threaten to suspend your benefits by phone. If you receive a call like this, assume it is a scam. Hang up immediately. Verify your account through the official SSA website. You can also call the SSA directly. Never trust a phone number provided by the caller. Let's return to Anthony. His story has a positive ending. He met with a Social Security representative. Together, they reviewed his earnings history. They checked it line by line. They found a small clerical error. Part of his earnings had been recorded incorrectly. The mistake had gone unnoticed for years. It is now being corrected. The correction may increase his future benefits. Anthony's story teaches another lesson. Review your Social Security record regularly. Ask questions if something doesn't seem right. You have the right to request a full review. Before accepting your monthly payment without question, remember one important fact. The SSA recommends checking your earnings record regularly. Errors are uncommon. However, they do happen. Finding an error early can increase your lifetime benefits. Let's finish with a practical checklist. First, confirm your July payment date. Payment dates depend on your birthday. Retirement and SSDI benefits are usually paid on the second, third, or fourth Wednesday. SSI is usually paid on the first day of the month. Payments may arrive early if the first falls on a weekend or holiday. Second, sign into your My Social Security account. Check that your COLA notice matches your payment. Third, know your earnings limit if you're still working. This helps you avoid unexpected benefit withholding. Fourth, remember the hold harmless rule. Your Medicare Part B premium alone cannot reduce your net Social Security benefit. Fifth, be careful with suspicious calls, texts, and emails. If something feels wrong, don't respond. Always contact the SSA through its official channels. Go straight to the official source. Now let's talk about another topic. It confuses many people every year. It involves when Social Security benefits actually begin. This is especially important for new applicants. If you recently applied for retirement benefits, pay close attention. The same applies if you applied for SSDI. It also applies to survivor benefits. Your first payment may seem larger than expected. That is usually not a mistake. Social Security pays benefits 1 month behind. Your July payment actually covers your June benefit. Your application may have been approved after some delay. If so, you may receive retroactive payments. These payments cover the months you were already eligible. They are added to your first regular payment. If so, you may receive retroactive payments. These payments cover the months you were already eligible. They are added to your first regular payment. Reviews your work history. This process can take several months. As a result, back pay may cover many months. Sometimes it covers even longer periods. If your first deposit is unusually large, don't panic. It is probably due to retroactive payments. It is usually not a payment error. However, always verify an unusually large payment. Call the SSA if you're unsure. Overpayments do happen occasionally. The SSA eventually recovers overpayments. It is much easier to resolve the issue early. Don't wait until after you've spent the money. Let's check in on Donna again. Her story explains this situation well. Donna's SSI application was approved several years ago. Her first payment included several months of back pay. She thought the SSA had made a mistake. She was afraid to spend the money. She worried she might have to repay it. She called her local SSA office. A representative explained everything. They explained the retroactive payment period. They also explained how SSI back payments work. Some SSI back payments are made in installments. They are not always paid as one lump sum. This protects recipients from losing other benefits. Large lump sum payments can affect needs-based programs. That phone call changed Donna's perspective. She became more confident. She no longer felt confused. Now let's clear up another common myth. This myth appears often on social media. It also appears in family conversations. Some people believe Social Security payments are permanent once approved. They think the amount can never change. That belief is incorrect. Your benefit can increase with future COLA adjustments. Your earnings record can also be corrected. Anthony's case is a good example. Continued work can also increase your benefit. Higher earnings may replace lower earning years. The SSA recalculates benefits when appropriate. Your benefit is not permanently fixed. It can change over time. Michael, Donna, and Anthony each faced different problems. Michael worried about an early payment. Donna didn't know about her state supplement. Anthony compared his SSDI payment to his neighbors. All three eventually found the correct answers. They didn't rely on rumors. They didn't trust social media headlines. They checked their own records. They contacted the SSA when necessary. Here's the most important lesson. Unusual payments are not always a problem. Early payments are usually caused by holiday schedules. Larger payments may include COLA increases. They may also include retroactive benefits. Medicare rules protect many beneficiaries. Record corrections can also increase future payments. None of these situations require panic. They simply require understanding. That's why we're here every month. Imagine Anthony sitting at his kitchen table. He has a stack of old pay stubs. A cup of coffee sits beside him.